Hi guys, good morning to everybody. What's up? Are you well? Yes, I hope that all of you are well, best of your health. So without wasting your time, today we'll discuss about the topic ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion. So ratio and proportion. You know about the ratio and proportion in the junior classes. Then why we are reading this chapter again in this class? Because some new concepts are there. And from that new concept, the questions are coming in ICSE examinations. So from the examination point of view, we will discuss all about the questions. But before it, we must discuss about the concept. So you must have the conceptual clarity about the chapter. So now about first ratio. Ratio, it is the comparison. It is the comparison between two quantities having same unit or same kind. If do not have the same unit, suppose money, pies, kilogram, gram, then we will convert it. Rupees to pies, kilogram to gram. So, but finally we have same unit. It is a comparison. So comparison means it has no unit. Now we know about the fractions. So we are writing 2 by 3. So here we are writing 2 is to 3. 2 and 3. Antecedent 2. This is 3. Consequent. First term of the ratio. Antecedent what? First term of ratio. This is your second term of ratio. Antecedent and consequent. Now, if we write A by B, expressed in form A by B, is equal to A is to B. A is your antecedent, B is your consequent. Numerator will be the antecedent, denominator will be the consequent. Now, some basic rules. What we should follow to know more about the operations in ratio. Basic rules. Suppose any ratio, A is to B is a ratio, given ratio. Any ratio is multiplied by the same number, then its value remains same. Suppose given 2 is to 3 is equal to 2 into 2 is to 3 into 2 is equal to 4 is to 6 is equal to 2 into 3 is to 3 into 3 is equal to 6 is to 9. But always ratio is expressed in its lowest term. So now we'll see how we can go for the next part in the ratio. Now, suppose in the ratio, we'll see rule number 2. Ratio. is there, A by B is equal to A is to B. It is given one ratio. A is to B. Then how we'll find out a comparison between the ratios, fractions given O ratio, it is a fraction 1:2 is to 1:3 given in fractional form. What to do to convert into whole number form? What to do to convert it into whole number form? So now 1/2 is to 1/3. Take LCM of denominators. LCM of 2 and 3 is equal to 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Now multiply the LCM in each part, means in numerator as well as in denominator. So I am telling first fraction and second fraction into 6 is to 1/3 into 6. That way 3 is to 2, 3 is 6, 3 2 is 6. So this is whole number ratio. Whole number ratio. We can convert the fractional ratio into whole number ratio. Now 3, let's say increase or decrease ratio. Increase or decrease ratio. Suppose given, it is given 10, increase to 15, increase to 15. Previously value of chocolate value, now it is 15, increased by rupees 5, increased to rupees 15 and increased by rupees 5. Now they were in the ratio, now 2 is to 3, this is 2, this is 3. Now increased value is equal to 10 into 3/2, 5 is equal to 15. Reverse reciprocal of this ratio. We'll discuss about reciprocal of the ratio. 2 is to 3 is 3/2. Now this is your original price. This is your original price. This is increased value by increased price. Increased price. Now composition of ratio. Composition of ratio. Composition of ratio. Composition of ratio. What? Number 1, reciprocal ratio. Listen mindfully here. Reciprocal ratio. If A is to B is a ratio, then its reciprocal ratio will be 1 by A by B is equal to B by A is equal to B is to 1 by A by B is equal to B is to A. Now suppose reciprocal of 5 is equal to 1 by Y. Reciprocal of 3 by 7 is equal to 7 by 3. Just reversing numerator with the denominator and denominator with the numerator. So this is about reciprocal ratio. Number 2, duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio duplicate. So now if ratio is A is to B, that is equal to A by B. The duplicate ratio of A is to B or A by B is equal to A square by B square, or we can write A square is to B square. That means A by B into A by B, A by B into A by B, compounded with itself, compounded with itself, compounded with itself. So this is your duplicate ratio. Now take an example. Suppose given 2 is to 3, 2 is to 3. Find the duplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. That is equal to 2 square is to 3 square is equal to 4 is to 9. Duplicate ratio. Now come to the next, triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio. Triplicate. This is number one, triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio. Now A is to B is equal to A by B. The triplicate ratio, triplicate, of A by B is equal to AQ by BQ, or we can write AQ is to PQ in ratio form. Cubing. Now multiply it thrice. Now find the triplicate ratio of suppose given 2 is to 3, that is equal to 2q is to 3q is equal to 8 is to 27. It is to 27. Now come to the next, sub-duplicate ratio. Sub-duplicate ratio. Sub-duplicate ratio. Sub-duplicate ratio. Now the sub-duplicate ratio of A is to B is equal to root A is to root B, taking square root. Now suppose the sub-duplicate ratio of 25 is to 36 is equal to root 25 is to root 36 is equal to 5 is to 6, taking square root. Now sub-triplicate ratio. The sub-triplicate ratio of A is to B is equal to root cube of A is to root cube of B. Now find the sub-triplicate ratio of 64 is to 125. That is equal to 64 root cube is to 125 root cube. That is equal to 4 into 4 into 4 root cube is to 5 into 5 into 5 root cube. You know how to find out the cube root. So that is equal to 4 is to 5. Now come to compounded ratio. Compounded ratio. Compounded ratio. the product of all given ratios. Product of all given ratios. So now we'll take one example to explain how we are getting compounded ratio. How we are getting compounded ratio. Now find the compounded ratio of how much? Reciprocal ratio of 4:5, comma, the duplicate ratio of how much? 2:3, and sub-triplicate ratio of 27:64. Okay, fine. This is the question. Now your solution. Now try to understand the language. Listen mindfully. Try to understand the language. What is the language? Language. Find the compounded ratio. So compounded ratio will be obtained at the final stage. So then first what we'll do? Yes, what we'll do? First of all, we'll find out the reciprocal ratio. Then we'll find out the duplicate ratio. Then we'll find out the sub-triplicate ratio. Then finally we'll multiply all of them to find the compounded ratio. Now let's solve. The reciprocal ratio of 4:5. So the reverse is 5:4 is equal to 5/4. And the duplicate ratio of 2:3 is equal to 2 square is to 3 square is equal to 4:9 is equal to 4/9. The sub-triplicate, yes, sub-triplicate ratio of 27:64 is equal to 27 root cube is to 64 root cube is equal to 3:4 is equal to 3/4. Now the compounded ratio is 5/4 into 4/9 into 3/4. 4 cancel. 3. This is 3 is equal to 5/12 is equal to 5:12. The final answer. This is the answer. The final answer must be expressed in the ratio form. Should not live in fractional form. Should be in the ratio form. Now, move to the next example. What example? Given if next question, if A is to B is equal to 3:4 and B is to C is equal to 6:7, then find A is to B is to C. So no, you know it. In class 8 it was there. So what is common? Here B is there, here B is there. So B is 4 here, 6 here. Now here A by B is equal to 3 by 4. Here B by C is equal to 6 by 7. Now here B is 4, here B is 6. Now we should make it equal. Now take LCM of 4 and 6. That is equal to, the LCM of 4 and 6 is equal to 12. You know LCM. So now A by B is equal to 3 by 4 is equal to 3 into 3 by 4 into 3 is equal to 9 by 12 is equal to 9 is to 12. Now here B by C is equal to 6 by 7 is equal to 6 into 2 by 7 into 2 is equal to 12 by 14 is equal to 12 is to 14. Now here see, B is 12, B is 12. Therefore, equating B will get, here what will get? A is to B is to C is equal to 9 is to 12 is to 14. There is no common between 9, 12 and 14. So, this is the final form of answer. 9 is to 12 is to 14. Now, we'll move to the next. Now, we'll move to the next example. Question. X is to y is equal to 3 is to 4. X is to y is equal to 3 is to 4. Then find 4x plus 3y by 3x plus 4y. This is the question. Now what 3x 4y is not given. X by y, here 4x 3y. So what to do? Now say, here one technique you have to remember. So getting, that implies x by y is equal to 3 by 4. We have x by y, but here we don't have x by y. So if in this question we will get x by y, then it will be easy for all of us to put the value of x by y and go for calculation. So now dividing both numerator and denominator by y, we will get, what we will get? 4x by y plus 3 by 3x by y plus 4, because y will be cancelled. That is equal to yes 4 into 3 by 4 plus 3 by 3 into 3 by 4 plus 4 is equal to, we will get 4 cancelled, we are getting 6 by 9 by 4 plus 4. 9 by 4 plus 4 is equal to 6 by, taking LCM 4, 9 plus 16 is equal to 6 by 25 by 4 is equal to 6 into 4 by 25, that is equal to 24 by 25 is equal to 24 is to 25 answer. So now moving to the next question, we will see, suppose two numbers are there. Two numbers are in the ratio, are in the ratio of how much? 9 is to 10. 9 is to 10. If 5 is subtracted, if 5 is subtracted from each of the number, then the new ratio becomes 8:9. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. The numbers are in the ratio 9:10. Ratio, let the numbers be A and B. So A is to B is equal to 9:10 is equal to 9x is to 10x. Multiplying the one number in both antecedent and consequent, the value remains the same. So now we will subtract 5. 5 is subtracted. Listen. Read the question carefully. What is given in the question? So 5 is subtracted. So 9x minus 5, that is equal to your 9x by 10x. Now 9x minus 5 by 10x minus 5 is equal to 8 by 9. 8:9 is equal to 8 by 9. That implies 9 into 9x minus 5 is equal to 8 into 10x minus 5. That implies 81x minus 45 is equal to 80x minus 40. That implies x is equal to minus 40 plus 45. That implies x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. But our numbers are 9x and 10x. Therefore, the numbers are 5 into 9 and one is 9x, other is 10x. 5 into 10. Numbers are 5. They are 45 and 50. This is the answer. Now we will move to the next example. We will move to the next example. The next example we will see this type of question. What now I am going to discuss generally are coming in the ICSE examination. ICSE examination 3-mark question. The question is this. Question is, in a regiment, the ratio of soldiers, officers, first officers to the soldiers is 1:12. Is 1:12 before a battle. Before a battle. But in a battle, 5 officers and how much? 40 soldiers were died. Now the new ratio of officers to the soldiers is how much? 1:13. 1:13. Find the number of officers and soldiers before the battle. These types of questions are coming in ICSE. So now we have officers. Officers is to soldiers. Is equal to 1:12 is equal to x is to 12x. Now In a battle, 5 officers and 40 soldiers had died. Now after battle, this is your officers, soldiers before battle. Now after battle, officers is to soldiers is equal to x minus 5 is to 12x minus 40. 5 officers and 40 soldiers were dead. So that is x minus 5 is to 12x minus 40. But according to our question, x minus 5 by 12x minus 40 is equal to 1 by 13. That implies by cross multiplication 13 into x minus 5 is equal to 12x minus 40, that is equal to 13x minus 65 is equal to 12x minus 40. That implies x is equal to minus 40 plus 65. That implies x is equal to 25. X is 25. What is x? Officers. Now 12x is equal to 25 into 12 is equal to 300. Therefore, there were how much? 25 officers and 300 soldiers before the battle. Now, before going to explain about the last example, please share, subscribe and give your valuable comments, because your comments are motivating me to upload more videos. So your suggestions are always welcomed. Now we'll move to the next video. Before conclude, we go to the next example. Let us see what is the example. What example? The last one. It is about the money. Money, you know, money is very important. So now, last one, the question. A bag contains rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5 coins in the ratio of what ratio? 6 is to 5 is to 4. 6 is to 5 is to 4. Now, if there are rupees 180 present in the bag, find the number of coins from each type. 1 rupees coin, 2 rupees coin, 5 rupees coin. Now, what happened? If there are rupees 180 present in the bag, this is the total value. Now solution. Value ratio. Now rupees 1 is to rupees 2 is to rupees 5 is equal to 6 is to 5 is to 4. This is in the ratio. Is equal to 6x is to 5x is to 4x. Now the value of rupees 1 coins is equal to 6x into 1 is equal to 6x. The value of rupees 2 coins is equal to 5x into 2 is equal to 10x. The value of rupees 5 coins is equal to How much? 4x into 5 is equal to 20x. Now total value of coins is equal to 6x plus 10x plus 20x is equal to 36x. So total value is 180 here given in the question. So according to question, 36x is equal to rupees 180. That implies x is equal to 180 by 36 rupees. That is equal to x is equal to how much? 5. Reducing the lowest term. X is equal to 5. Therefore, number of rupees 1 coins is equal to 6 into 5 is equal to 30. Number of rupees 2 coins is equal to 5 into 2 is equal to 5 into 2, sorry, 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Number of rupees 5 coins is equal to 4 into 5 is equal to 20. So this is the answer. Now we'll verify. We'll verify whether this is correct or not. Now here 31 rupees coins, 25 2 rupees coins and 25 rupees coins. What is the value? 20 into 5 100, 2 into 25 50, 1 into 30 30. So 100 plus 50 plus 30 is 180. So our answer is totally correct. Thank you.